everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and welcome to Look Back. This is a video in which we take a look at all the videos we did over the past week, and then we tell you about them. And then if you want to say, hey, I want to know more about that video, you can click the link in the description below. Short summaries approaching. Here we go.
Hey everybody, Garcia here. So last week I put out two top 5 lists of things I'm looking forward to at Essen. I did a group list for games that are for 8 players or more. And then I did a solitaire selection of 5 games that I think are going to be good for solo players. So check those out if you want some ideas for your Spiel Messe convention. And then I did a review of Last Bastion that should be available at the convention. And I rate that a 9 out of 10. This is a reprint of Ghost Stories, which is one of my favorite games of all time. And they've taken it streamlined to put a new theme on it, changed it up a little bit, made it slightly shorter. Doesn't seem like they made it any easier. And they also, the only reason it didn't quite get up higher, and that's already quite high, is because the solitaire mode I found a little bit lacking. So, I love it. I think it's a fantastic game, as I did for the original one. And if you don't have the original one, I definitely would, recommend it. Other than that, then, just check out the review. And then I'm going to do also a comparison video. You can check that out as well. So there you go. That was it for me. I'll see you on the next one.
Hey folks, welcome back to another week in review. I did 3 videos for you this week. The first one was a review for Mystic Market. This is a light little filler game, resource management. Try to use the resources that you have to purchase new potions, score more points, sell them. You're going to be getting a lot of different things here, but you're basically just trying to get the most money by the end of the game. Gave it a 6 because it does have a very hard, in my opinion, take that mechanism that's going on inside of it. So it was fun. The component quality is amazing, but that take that mechanism is pretty annoying. So I gave it a 6 out of 10. Played another really small game called Chartae. This is a Reiner Knizia game being put out by XB Games, and it's a 2-player game. Pretty interesting. You're trying to, the theme is that 2 cartographers are arguing over the best way to construct a map. So one wants a heavy land map, the other one wants a heavy sea map. And so you're trying to use tiles to construct the map so that your side has the dominant feature in the map. So gave this one a 7 out of 10. It's good for what it is. A little 2-player quick filler game, 10-15 minutes. Check out the review for more details there. Also did a top 10 games to demo at Essen 2019. So if you haven't checked that out, you probably should, especially if you're going to Essen and your likes fall in line with my likes, because those are the games that I'm going to try to go demo, and maybe I'll see you there. So that's it for me. Back to the rest of your review.
Okay, so for me, first of all, I have Onna. This is a basically, it's a Japanese horror game in which one person's this creepy girl, dead girl, chasing people around a house. Sounds like a pretty cool theme. Unfortunately, it's just a mess. It's a mess in the rules. It's a mess in how it plays. It's random. It doesn't even look that great, unfortunately. I can't recommend it. Bagel or Beagle is exactly what the game says. You were trying to see if a card's a bagel or a beagle. It's a speed game. There's so many of these that are out there. Freshwater Fly. This is a fishing game that if it's a simulation of fly fishing, and it does a really good job. Really strong theme, really nice production. At the end of the day, though, I found it a little more repetitive than I would care for. I enjoy it, and I would play it, but I just wish it wasn't the same thing over and over and over as you go through the course of the game. I didn't feel like there was as many options as I would prefer. Jetpack Joyride. This is based on the app, but it's a quick game as you're building Tetris pieces and flying through a bunch of cards. Silly, not silly fun, I guess, but light fun. All Manor of Evil. This is another horror-themed game. I think I would like it even more if it wasn't horror-themed. Simultaneous selection of cards as you both put cards down, everyone at the table, and flip them over, and you're trying to steal artifacts and go back and forth and not try to get eaten by Cthulhu. I took a look at the new Lords of Waterdeep Dice Master set. This is from the Dungeons & Dragons Dice Masters and some of the expansions for that, and they work fine. They add some new things, and I think they're easy enough for people who've not played a lot before to get into the game. Bloomtown. This is a nice little tile building game, a city building game. Although the city part is a little weak, it's basically just putting tiles down and trying to get points as you match them. Has a nice little mechanism and is a very pretty little game. Homebrewers, I enjoy this game about being a homebrewer, and you are rolling dice, trading those dice with other players, and then using those dice to take actions as you try to brew the best beer. And it has some nice combos in it. Another really good production. I enjoyed this one. And then Skull Hollow. Woo, this was an excellent game of a two-player asymmetrical game. A bunch of small fox army against a big stone guardian of sorts. Back and forth, quick, easy fun with a lot of replayability from the box. And as we're getting ready for Essen 2019, we did several top 10s. We did a big, all three of us together, we did our top 10 games for Essen that we're looking forward to, that we know are good, and the ones that we think are good. We also I took a look at games you should demo there and games with interesting, unique themes. And we also did a live play of Wayfinders this week. So lots of fun all around, and that's what we did this week. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel, and this has been Week in Review on the Dice Tower.